Peace. What's up? This is Luvva J, One World Magazine, Chaos Radio, live from I-5, here with the legendary Rob Swift. We got
Yo,
you.
what's up?
Outside of Nectar.
What's going on? We should probably get under this light,
Yeah,
right?
maybe get a little more light.
There you go.
Let me see. So we can get that chocolate goodness a little better. We can see it.
Yes, sir.
Now, I asked you a long time ago, you were still educated. And you're becoming an advocate for like real education with DJing. What is one of the benefits, or what are the things that you find beneficial about people learning the DJing? You do a lot of precision technique, scientific DJing. You're like a modern, the DJ is the jazz artist of our era.
Right.
What does that mean to you? Why is this significant for you?
I just appreciate being able to give back to this art form. I've made a living now as a DJ for 28 years. I've been able to generate income, support myself, travel, and I want to give back to the art form. And what better way than to teach and take away the mysticism from this art. A lot of people see us do this crazy stuff on stage and don't realize what we're doing, can't really put it together. And being able to take the secrecy out of it, for me, makes me feel useful, and it's a way for me to give back to the art that's given me so much, Now
you come from a heritage of hardworking people. You mentioned your parents,
right?
And your past, and then can you talk a little bit about?
Yeah, my parents are Colombian immigrants. They migrated here to this country in the late 60s. I was born in 1972, and I'm really thankful for my parents, especially my dad. Obviously, I love my mom, but I'm thankful for my dad comes to mind because my dad was my first example of what a DJ is. He would DJ parties, take myself, my brother out with him to help set up the equipment, and I'd see him rock and make a room full of people dance without ever opening his mouth.
Was he playing mostly Colombiano
Yeah,
music?
yeah. My parents are Colombian, so he would play mostly like salsa, merengue, cumbia, and just watching my dad DJ was, I think, the first seed that was planted, and if it wasn't for my dad, I don't think I'd be a DJ today, because he had the equipment and he was my first model for what a DJ does, So I'm super grateful to my dad, and I'm just thankful and lucky that I was born into a family with a dad who DJ'd and a brother who followed after my father's footsteps.
So your brother's a DJ too?
Well, not anymore.
Okay.
And when he was a teenager, he DJ'd.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't have been able to DJ if it wasn't for my dad, because he had all the equipment.
Now, are you a political person or a public?
I wouldn't say. I mean, I watch politics every now and then. I try to stay current and on top of what's going on. But I'm apolitical. I'm not Democrat or Republican. I don't know. I feel like politics just divide people. You know what I mean? And I try not to get sucked into that.
Well, I ask only because you mentioned your family. You come from immigrants, like
no doubt.
98% of the people who exist here now in this country.
Yeah.
And we're having verbal and legal attacks on the people who made up the United States of America after the decimation of the indigenous population.
Right.
So I'm just wondering, what are your thoughts on the current status of immigrants and how we're talking?
I think this country, what makes it beautiful, what makes it special, is the fact that there are so many people from different parts of the world that come here to live and experience themselves as Americans. And American isn't just white. American is Colombian, African, it's Mexican, it's European, it's Asian, it's every race, you know. And I don't know, I think it's sad that there are people in this country that want to make America great again. I don't even know what that means. You know what I mean? Like, America is fine, you know? And I just hope that more people from other parts of the world come to settle here. That's what makes this country beautiful.
Being a curator of vibes for people, what do you look to achieve as a DJ when we're here in the crowd right here, you get to see all kind of different shades.
Main thing that I want to do as a DJ is send people home wanting to learn more about true, authentic DJing. And maybe even inspire people to want to become DJs. That's always been my goal, you know, is to recruit as many people as we can into DJ culture so that it keeps thriving and keeps going, you know. Hip hop is an interesting form of expression because when it gets popular, people exploit it, and once people start exploiting it, then it sort of gets like watered down, you know? So my thing is to expose true, authentic DJing to people, and hopefully the people that get involved understand that there's more to DJing than, you know, making money. That this is a culture and it's an art, and if people could approach it with that mentality, then it'll keep going, you know? If you don't mind, we could just do one more question.
Yeah. What do you want people to know about your brother who, please be upon him, is no longer here, DJ Roc Raida? What would you want to say to him?
Roc Raida is in our hearts and minds forever. I miss him. Every time I step on stage, I think about him. And although he's not here physically, his spirit is here, and we're talking about him right now, and that's the proof, you know what I mean? Like, he'll never be forgotten. And I'm just thankful that I'm able to continue to do what he and I would do when we were young kids for free. I'm just super lucky that I'm still doing it at this age, at this point in my life. And every time I step on stage, I feel like he's with us, you know, with me and Sinista, and definitely miss him.
Thank you.
Word.
All right. Thank
right
you so
on,
much
man.
for
No
your
worries,
time.
man. No worries.
Thank you.
Cool, man.
All right. Peace.
Cool, man.